Hey everybody, Jam Creates here with another video. Today I'm going to do something that I did one other video like this before. I am revisiting an old comic that I created when I was younger. And this one is called Furry Fighting Kung Fu Ferrets. And yes, ferrets is spelled incorrectly. Just so you know, this is the most totally tubular comic of all. And a little corner box art right there. Issue number 1 from June of whatever year this was. There's the cover art. I mean, it's pretty obvious what this was inspired by, you know. I mean, come on. Radioactive rodents. This was in New York City. I said it in New York City, and radioactive canister comes out the back of a truck. And, you know, for some reason, there are just randomly, like, 4 ferrets that get caught in the flow of this radioactive stuff. And then when they wake up, they're bigger and they can speak. And for some reason, they already have masks on. I'm not really sure how that happens. Yeah, their names are pretty ridiculous, too. Their names are, like, Slasher, Whacker, whatever, like, the terrible names. But then the garbage also gets hit with the radioactive stuff and comes as alive as this big garbage monster that you see right here. And there's something back in the shadows in the alley. The police see the garbage monster. They try to take it on. You see this poor dude gets like hammered right in the face. The SWAT team shows up. They're shooting at it. Nothing can affect it. So it's leaving. And they have a cave. And then here you go. Their names are like Brawler, Slasher, Stalker, Whacker. I mean, they're clearly Ninja Turtle ripoffs, and you know the names were not nearly as creative as naming them after like Renaissance artists. They have the same weapons even. I mean, you see the nunchucks, the bow, the katanas, but they try to fight this thing. You know, it's pretty funny actually. It's like a huge green blob headed towards us. Let's go. Hey, Stalker, where'd you get those? He's like, I stole them. There's other stuff in the back. So like we didn't even like. There's I don't even know. Did they get training? How do they know martial arts? I don't know. But does it really matter? Anyway, you see, like, they save each other. His nunchucks get stuck in the goop of this thing. One of them's on top, and, like, there's a missile that gets launched and hits it, and Brawler gets knocked off, and somebody catches it. And, of course, he says, whoa, Mondo wipeout, because, you know, again, Ninja Turtle inspired, let's say. Someone catches him, saves his life right at the last second. Runs away, and he's like, hey, wait, and he drops this thing, and he's like, what the, hey guys, and he trips, and this thing shoots this electro blast whatever, and the monster is like, roar. And you know, back to the cave, and the thing is all just destroyed, and they're like, all right. And then my infamous ribbon for the end. Yeah, they had different colors. We had like red, green, orange, and purple instead of the, really the only difference is no blue. Basically, there's just a green instead of a blue for some reason. All the rest of the colors are straight Ninja Turtle colors. In fact, even the red one, I just mixed, like, the orange one has the bow, the purple one has the nunchucks, and the red one has the sai, just like Raphael. And the green one has the katana. Another thing I'll point out here was, again, I did not exactly care about what paper I was using. I was just using paper all the time to create these comics. I mean, you can see this is like homework. Triangles and quadrilaterals. Because I got an 84 on this. Probably a quiz or something. But yeah, it's, you know, it's clearly stuff of, you know, kid stuff, you know, written that way. I don't think I put the year on it. No, I didn't put the year anywhere on it. But this was another one that, like my Night Stalker comic, I made a bunch of these actually. I have a few different issues of these, and maybe some point in the future, if you guys like these type of videos, I'll go and I'll continue to show you the other ones of them. We'll talk about them. I post them online. I think I've already posted the first 2 issues on my website, and I'm not sure if they're both up on my Tapas account yet. But there's some other stuff up there too, so you can definitely check me out on Tapas. I'm Jam Creates on Tapas. If you don't know what Tapas is, it's like an app that you can put on your phone. It's also a website, tapas.io. The app on the phone is actually pretty nice. And you can read stuff on there, and you can even tip creators, and there's a bunch of webcomics on there you can follow, you can subscribe, all kinds of stuff like that. So I've got some what I call Jam Comics Classics on there. And, good stuff. I think you can certainly enjoy it. I mean, like, whatever. These are silly, they're written and drawn. These were actually, this one was in full color. I mean, obviously, again, not a whole lot in the way of backgrounds, because let's face it, when you're a kid and you're drawing a comic book, backgrounds are overrated. Backgrounds are boring. Who wants to draw backgrounds? So that's that for this. I mean, here's the cover. Let's see if I can, without anything behind it, you can see the cover right there. So it's just one of those things. I mean, this is something I made as a kid. You're inspired by something else. Like, I was inspired by the Ninja Turtles and decided to do something a little bit different, so I did the Ferrets. And yes, I spelled Ferrets wrong, and that's fine, because it just is what it is. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I've got a bunch of other stuff on here. I've got comic book reviews of current stuff. I've got comic book reviews of really old comics. Other things I'm going to start doing is pulling more comics out of my collection and doing that more. My commuter cast, which is me driving home from work talking about a subject of the day, which generally gets doesn't always stay on topic, but it's always an interesting talk. And that's it. I've got more stuff coming, more videos to come. And give me a thumbs up, like the channel, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I really would like to get into some live streams soon, but I got to get some more subscribers coming. So please subscribe to the channel if you like any of this stuff. Follow me on social media. I am at jam_creates on Twitter. You'll see me posting artwork. You'll see me posting other stuff on there. And of course, I'll always alert you about a new video on there as well. So that's it. And as always, I've still got to work on my outro. So get out of here. I'm done. Bye.